It's Madden NFL 24, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Packers and the Bears, and it's coming up next.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today these two teams set to go at it for their 207th time. The Packers and Bears underway to begin 2023. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his fourth NFL season, Jordan Love.
This is set up now to be the true beginning of Love's NFL career because he's finally out from under the shadow of Aaron Rodgers, and Green Bay is giving him this season to prove he can be their starter. 4 years after he was drafted in the first round, we'll find out Love is the next decade-long starter for the Green Bay Packers.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A short throw to Musgrave. A 5-yard pass on the heels. Good enough for the first.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Love with a pass caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. Throwing, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Give Ngakoue credit on that play.
Okay, let's throw the ball away. I must not have hit it quick enough.
His career, he's been on 5 teams across the last 4 seasons, but has never stopped producing. At least 8 sacks every single year, and he's still only 28 years old.
On second and a long way to go. Love, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Well, we get a look at the 2023 draft class for the Packers. And if you think about their last 13 picks they've had in the first round, 12 of them have been on the defensive side of the ball. But still, plenty of new weapons to throw to on offense as well. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings us back inside the 20. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Fields. Complete. This is Lewis. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Now 1 for 1. A lot more to go. Touchdown, Bears! Robert Tonyan from 8 yards out. And the Bears are on the board here first in the season opener. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon now on the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
I usually like stretches, but we'll give her a shot.
Love going to give this one to Jones. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. So it's a tough test for the Packers' new starting quarterback, Jordan Love. 2 road games to begin the year. Today here in Chicago, next week in Atlanta. But he's one of the rare first-rounders that got to sit and watch for a little bit. So how do you think that'll serve him going forward?
Well, you sit there and absorb game plans for all this time.
Oh, come on. That wasn't in?
You see how teams respond to being up, down, all those things.
So close.
To step into that role and be the leader of this team. All the things he's dreamed of and imagined, now he gets to put into practice.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Wait, that's Musgrave's first bucket touchdown? That's crazy.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down coming up.
We got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, going to the air with Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10, right at the 40. On play action. Love to throw.
That was not a fumble. I threw.
He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Block, motherfuckers.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Love. Flush to his right. And he will be out of bounds.
I passed it.
Shy of the marker.
I fucked that up.
So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Fields.
What?
That is caught. He's got a first and maybe more.
Who's supposed to be covering that guy?
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 57 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Here's Nixon taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Green Bay returning on offense, led by running back Aaron Jones. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing that with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? 2nd and 10. Love now. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Love now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Here's Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd down, Love. No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw now, here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Velus Jones now from his end zone.
Way early.
No alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Patrick Mahomes, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Mac Jones with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On second down, a run with Herbert. There he goes, right side.
Why didn't you catch him?
He's on his way. Touchdown.
What was that? I need you to tackle him.
76 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
He just fucking stood there.
Santos
He just stopped, and then he tries to tackle him after the fact. What the fuck?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Nixon, fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen
I did not try to force it in.
Return this one to the 30-yard line.
Jordan Love just can't throw, apparently.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique.
Don't
And
you
this is
guys
fantastic
dare.
work on both fronts there.
Well, he's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
That dude outran the shit out of that guy.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so You definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 90 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Love, they go play action now. They'll roll him out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He sets up the screen to Jones. And I don't think he got there, no.
Y'all need to push up the damn field. Running into my running back, man.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now Carlson for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive.
Not tackling him.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Fields now to throw. That is caught by Herbert. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 40. A good pickup there at 20 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
The keeper there good for about 9, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and inches. They'll run with Herbert. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite.
Catch him, man.
Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Fucking even falling over. Shit.
To try and get him over 100 yards.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Herbert once more. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have the Bears 1st down.
What?
Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion up. Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Motherfucker.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Back to throw, Fields.
No, you motherfucker.
Oh, what a move. Well, there you go. Said your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and a lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:14 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Get the fuck out of here!
And that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 46.
You gotta be shitting me, man. What the fuck?
It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Tackle made by Devondre.
I gotta learn that fucking throw it high and shit.
They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on